When the oil is at or below 15%, the maintenance minder light will come on, which means it's time to change the oil. To complete the oil change, you'll need the following: 5 quarts of genuine Honda 0W20 motor oil, or other commercial engine oil of suitable viscosity for the ambient temperatures as shown here. Also make sure the oil has the API seal, which means it meets Honda's and the American Petroleum Institute requirements. You will also need an oil filter. The recommended oil filter part numbers are shown here, and a new 14mm drain plug washer. Tools required are a 3/8" socket wrench and 17mm socket, 3/8" torque wrench, and a 65mm 14 flute oil filter wrench. I got one offline for a few bucks. You'll also need some clean rags, gloves, a funnel and suitable container to collect the used oil, optionally a jack and jack stands. Run the engine until it reaches normal operating temperature, and then turn the engine off. The cooling fan should come on at least twice. Open and prop up the hood, then loosen or remove the engine oil fill cap. This aids in the draining of the engine oil. Jack the vehicle up and carefully place the vehicle securely on jack stands. The engine oil drain bolt is located at the back of the oil pan shown here. Honda has conveniently cast a label and arrow pointing to the drain bolt into the oil pan as well. Place a suitable container to collect the used oil under the drain area. Remove the oil drain bolt using the 17mm socket and wrench. And make sure to use caution as the oil may be hot. While the oil is draining, now is a good time to remove the old washer, clean the drain bolt, and install the new washer. Once the oil is finished draining, reinstall the drain bolt and new washer. Torque the drain bolt to 30 pound-feet, being careful not to over-tighten the bolt, as damage can occur. Lastly, wipe up any spilled oil with a clean rag. Before changing the oil filter, apply a light coat of clean engine oil to the new filter. Using the oil filter wrench, initially loosen the oil filter, then remove the tool and loosen the filter the rest of the way by hand. Again, use caution as the oil may be hot and it's going to make a bit of a mess. Let the remaining oil drain and check that the old filter gasket is not stuck to the engine mating surface. Wipe away dirt and dust adhering to the contact surface of the engine block, as well as any spillage on the oil pan. Install the new oil filter, being careful not to cross-thread the filter. After the rubber seal seats, tighten the oil filter 3/4 of a turn by hand. Then torque the oil filter to 9 pound-feet, again making sure you don't over-tighten the oil filter, as damage can happen. Next, carefully lower the vehicle, making sure the vehicle is as level as possible. This is necessary to accurately check the oil level. Using the funnel, carefully pour 4.4 quarts or 4.2 liters of the new engine oil into the engine, being careful not to spill. Remove the funnel and then reinstall the fill cap securely. Run the engine for a few minutes and check that there is no leak from the drain bolt or the oil filter. Stop the engine, wait approximately 3 minutes, and check the oil level on the dipstick. Wipe the dipstick completely clean first, then reinsert and remove to get an accurate reading. If necessary, add more engine oil. Rerun the engine and check the oil level until it is at the normal oil levels as shown here. Lastly, we have to reset the maintenance minder and oil life indicator. First, turn the ignition switch to the on position. Press and hold the select reset knob for approximately 10 seconds. The engine oil life indicator and engine item codes will blink. Release and then press and hold the select reset knob for another 5 seconds or more. The maintenance item codes will disappear and the engine oil life returns to 100%. And that's really it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and it was helpful to you. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them below. Also, please consider subscribing and giving this video a thumbs up for more tutorials like these. Thanks for watching.